Hi, all of you. Welcome to Quant Masters. I hope maximum people would have completed their TCS NQT exam today. And one thing which I've observed common in maximum students is that they are using methods which are quite complex, quite lengthy, and formula based. Okay. Now, if you use these methods, trust me, you will not be able to complete the paper on time. So if you're coming outside the exam saying that, sir, paper was so lengthy, I couldn't complete all the questions. Last 5 questions I left. Why is that? Is because methods are quite lengthy. Your speed is not good. Sir, if my speed is not good and my techniques are not good, I will not be able to crack TCS NQT. Not only TCS NQT, any exams, upcoming exams like Tech Mahindra, Capgemini, or even Wipro NLTH. All these companies you'll not be able to crack if you're using the same old techniques and speed. What am I talking about speed? Okay, for example, if I ask you what is 6 into 36, what is the answer? 180 plus 36, that is 216. If I ask you what is 9 into 93, that is 810 plus 27, 837 is the answer. If I ask you what is 5 into 47, 265 is the answer. If I ask you what is 93 into 5, 465 is the answer. If by the time you touch the pen, by that time I'll give you the answer also. This is what I call a speed. If I ask you what is 54 square, what is the answer? 54 square, 16, 29, 29, 16, 2,916. If I ask you what is 92 square, what is the answer? 64, 84, 84, 64, 8,464. This is what I call a speed. By the time your opponent touches the pen, by that time you have to give the answer, sir. Everybody's speed is different. Your speed is different, my speed is different, your friend's speed is different. So unless and until you improve your speed at the root level, you will not be able to crack any paper. HCF and LCM. Okay, if I ask you what is the HCF and LCM of 45 and 65, 45 and 65 difference 20, HCF is 5. 45 by 5 is 9, 9 into 65 is 650 minus 65, 585 is the LCM. Without even touching the pen, within 10 seconds, this is how we find HCF and LCM of numbers. But you will be using those L-shaped prime factorization methods. You'll not be able to complete the paper on time. Coming to techniques, okay, I will take TCS NQT questions and show you how you are solving and how it has to be solved. So without wasting any time, let us start. Okay, now look at this question, people. Time and work. This question was asked in TCS NQT on 24th of October, slot 1. They say X is 4 times as efficient as Y in respect of doing a particular work. Working together, they complete the work in 16 days. In how many days Y working alone will be able to complete half the work? Now try to understand. You might have different methods. Let me take one method. X is 4 times as good as Y. So if Y is taking 40 days, X will take how many days, sir? 4 times faster means X will take only 10 days. From this, can I say Y is equal to 4X? And then you will substitute, okay? Then you will take 1 day work of X is 1 by X, 1 day work of Y is 1 by Y. In 1 day, they complete 1 by 16. So 1 by X, sir, instead of Y, I'll write as 4X equal to 1 by 16. LCM of X and 4X is 4X. So this will be into 4. 4 plus 1 will be 5 equal to 1 by 16. 4 ones are 4 fours are. So X 1 day work will be 1 by 20. In 1 day, if he completes 1 by 20th of the work, he completes the work in 20 days. This is how maximum people will be solving. Few people in another way. Again, that is a lengthy. Now, how we do these type of questions, I'll just show you, okay? We at Quant Masters, how we solve. X is 4 times as efficient as B, and they complete the work in 16 days. They complete the work in 16 days. X is 4 times efficient means just divide by 4. 16 by 4 is what, sir? 4. So X is completing the work in 20 days. Am I getting the same answer? Are you getting it? So when you waste 40 seconds on this, without even touching the pen, within 5 seconds, I'll tell you. So if X is taking 20 days, Y is 4 times slower. So Y will take 80 days. They are asking to complete half the work. So total work, if he's taking 80 days, half the work, he'll take 80 by 2. That is nothing but 40 days. That's all. Are you getting it? So when others take 60 to 70 seconds to solve, we solve it within 10 seconds without even touching the pen. This is what I call as technique. Now, if you ask me, how are you doing the 16 by 4? Okay, now I'll explain you the technique. Okay, all of you. They're telling X is 4 times as good as Y, which means by the time Y does 1 unit, X would have done 4 units. Am I right? So X is doing 4 units, Y is doing 1 unit. Total work is nothing but 5 units. Now X is doing 4 units in how many days? 16 days. Am I right? In 16 days, X is doing 4 units and Y would have done 1 unit of work. So if X is doing 4 units in 16 days, they are asking total work to do 5 units. So extra he has to do 1 unit. Yes or no? Now 4 units, if he is taking 16 days to do 1 extra unit, he'll take 16 by 4. That is nothing but 4 days. That's all. So he completes the entire work in 16 plus 4. That is nothing but 20 days. This is what I did. Sir, in 16 days, X would have done 4 units. So to do the extra 1 unit, he'll take 16 by 4. That is nothing but 4 more days. So answer should be 16 plus 4. That's all. This is what I call as technique. Now, look at this sum. 96 men were engaged for a project of constructing a railway track of length 18 kilometers in 4 weeks. After 1 week, it was observed that the work of 4 kilometers was completed. How many additional men should be engaged for timely completion of the project? Now, many people would have gone wrong. Why? Because they would have taken total work as 96 into 18 or 96 into 4 weeks divided by 18. This is wrong. Okay, 70% of people would have gone wrong here. 30% of people would have used other methods, got the answer in 5 to 6 lines. Okay, now see, we get the answer within 1 line. Sir, they are supposed to complete the project in 4 weeks. Already 1 week is over. So remaining how many weeks are there, sir? Remaining there are 3 weeks. Am I right? All of you? Remaining there are 3 weeks. It was observed that the work of 4 kilometers was completed in 1 week. Now see, you tell me, in 1 week, if you're completing 4 kilometers, 18 kilometers, how many weeks will you take? For one's 4.5 weeks you will take. Am I right? Common sense, okay? All of you. In 1 week, if I am constructing 4 kilometers, 18 kilometers, I will take how many weeks, sir? 18 by 4, that is nothing but 4.5 weeks. Is it clear till here? All of you. Now see, 4.5 weeks they will take to complete the work. That is why they are asking how many additional men should be engaged to complete the work on time. Sir, these people will complete in 4.5 weeks. But I want the work to be done on time means what? I want the work to be done in 4 weeks. Is it clear? Already 1 week is over. So remaining how many weeks will these people need? These people will need 3.5 weeks, but I want it to be done in 3 weeks. So this is nothing but 7 by 6. 7 by 6 means I need 1/6 of the men extra. Totally how many men are there? 96. So I need 1/6 of 96. How much is this, sir? This is nothing but 16 men more. Do we have this option? Option A. This is how we do technique. But you waste around 2 minutes, do it in 6 to 7 lines, which is not needed. Look at this sum, profit and loss. An item was sold at a profit of 12% after giving a discount of 12.5% on the list price. What would be the gain or loss percentage if a discount of 25% is given on the list price? Now, many people use formulas, they use lengthy methods, which is not needed. Sir, I am getting a profit of 12% after giving a discount of 12.5%. Now, if I'm getting a profit of 12%, which means I am selling at 112% of cost price. You buy at 100% and you're getting 12% profit means what? You're selling at 112%. No, basic concept this is. On giving a discount of 12.5% on list price. So let me assume list price was 100% of list price and I am giving 12.5% discount, which means I am selling at what? 97.5% of marked price. List price is nothing but marked price. Sir, I am selling at 97.5% of marked price. I am selling at 112% of cost price. So both are same. What is he asking now? Find my profit or loss percent if I give a discount of 25% on the list price. Sir, instead of giving 12.5%, give 25% discount, which means what? I have to sell at 75% of marked price. 100% marked price, 25% discount means what? 75%. They're asking what is my profit or loss. That's all. Your favorite method, cross multiply. You will get the answer. Is it clear, all of you? So what I would like you to do is try to improve your speed of calculation, try to improve your techniques. This is very important in order to clear any exam, not only with respect to IT, even with respect to competitive exams. Okay, so from today, see through it that your root level concepts are as good as possible. Okay, so thank you very much for watching the video. If you like our videos and if you would like to know more techniques, more shortcuts and more information about the upcoming drive, do like and share, subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye people.